Mission, yours in particular, mission is not a strategy. See, until this purpose burning inside of you shows up in more than just your conversations, but shows up in everything from what you're selling to how you're pricing it, okay, to the experience you deliver to your clients, then it's just some feel-good talk. And feel-good talk is great. I can honestly say, it feels good to talk, but it feels so much better when you are talking on purpose and on script and on brand. And all of that's driving not just more clients for you, but greater success for those clients. So let's talk right now about the M3 framework, the way that I help clients to make sure that, well, you'll see right after this introduction. You did not start this company to chase deals day and night instead of scaling. Welcome to Blunt on Business. This is the podcast that takes apart B2B sales and marketing chaos to get you to predictable, repeatable success. I'm your host, Rich Laster, and this is where you can count on unfiltered strategy for those CEOs scaling. Hey, I'm Rich Laster with GrowExpand.com. This is a really important conversation we need to have together today. And the point is that whether you are a B corporation or whether you are seriously, truly just mission driven, you really built this business and you successfully developed your MVP because you are completely sold out on this idea of the value and impact that the solution you developed can have. And that's freaking absolutely awesome. But there's a challenge. And this challenge is common, unfortunately. The danger is that when passion doesn't show up in the actual function of key departments in your business, sales, marketing, and operations, when that purpose doesn't show up systemically, procedurally, okay, systematically, okay, listen, it's so important. I'm trying to not get too hyped because I've received text messages from my grandson, AJ, whose birthday is today. Happy birthday, AJ. It's really important that I stay focused and on topic and just keep it there. But it is so dangerous, the confusion that happens between the CEO and everybody else in your organization. You're on this purpose and it's this purpose and you believe it. That doesn't mean everybody else does. So until you build it into the business procedurally and systematically in how are we pricing this? All right. It should be priced based on information when you built your MVP. Who are we selling this to? Who does it help the most? Where does it have the most value and the most impact? Okay. These are simple things, but we really need to understand how to put them into your business. Enter my M3 framework. Are you ready? The M3 framework is effectively how you build the mission into the model and with the right metrics. Mission, model, metrics. Any questions there? All right, we got the live chat open if you're with us right now on YouTube. If you're not, Wednesday, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, we are live on YouTube. Okay, every week, set your watch by it. Okay, hopefully your watch doesn't run on a battery. You might be watching the wrong YouTube channel. Anyway, so 1, mission, sharpening the mission so that it excludes how specificity creates strategic clarity, right? You understand that? The mission is not about specificity. Operations will handle that. When you communicate the mission down, I want clean prioritization and I want crystal clear segmentation. Exactly who do we help? Exactly how? What are their demographics? What are their psychographics? And what is the real pain point? Don't be the person that stops at the pain point they say when you ask. This is time for Sales 101. We're just going to interrupt this broadcast. Okay? I really need you to spend your time with every prospect and every lead giving a damn. Okay? So when we're communicating mission by way of a sales script, or when we're communicating mission by way of our marketing, our outreach, our inbound marketing, I need you to understand that this is where you speak as though it's all about them. And on a sales call, you're asking questions and digging deeper to make sure it's all about them. Because until you actually know not just what the pain point is, but what the urgency is, what the deal breaker is, then you're not selling. Okay? All right. You know I interrupt my broadcast with free sales advice sometimes. Share it, repost it, tell a friend. Number 2, the model. Engineering a mission is not a growth model unless the model centers around how product directly impacts market segment. You got this? Now, understanding the psychographics of that customer that we're selling that to influences color schemes, color psychology. It influences pricing logic. Are these frugal people who want to pay less and have more just happen naturally, right? They're on a budget, but they still want to buy Mount Vesuvius. Okay. Know that. Meet them at the edge of reality and bring them back. Because if they're on the edge of reality when you sell them, that means something isn't clear, their footing isn't secure, and they could fall over the cliff. When they fall over the cliff, they are going to blame you. Avoid the effing lawsuit. Under promise. Don't promise up to the cliff, up to the pinnacle. Don't promise the pinnacle. Under promise. Say what you can definitely do based on what their needs are. Okay? Everything you can do is irrelevant. As we get to know that person, we can upsell them and cross-sell them more later. Right now, we are building this model around helping, according to StoryBrand, the hero in our story, which is every client. Okay? All right. Now, metrics. What do you track? What do you track? What do you track to turn this passion burning inside of you like biting into a peppermint with chocolate covering, because I won't say the brand name. Listen, I'm getting excited again. It is really important for you to understand that the metrics that matter are the metrics that you can track every day. Did I make my phone call quota today? Did I make my email quota today? I'm supposed to meet one new person everyday networking. Did I do that? In other words, that's 5 a week. So every week, I need you meeting people, okay? If you have 10 or 20 phone calls to make a day, that's a time block issue. 20 is very easy, but if your number's only 20, break it into 2 hours. I prefer 9 a.m. Some prefer 10. Make that the first hour. Catch them before lunch. Okay? Next batch, after lunch, and then give them another hour. So we're talking about 2 p.m. Because 1 p.m., if a fire broke out while they were at lunch, 1 p.m. they're dealing with it. You may have a lower success rate. Okay? These are the things you can track, because these are the things that you can change quickly, easily, and frequently. All right? Tracking your success by week allows you to pivot on a dime. And if you're not pivoting on a dime in 2026, you're about to have a very rude awakening. Okay? Listen, all of this was in our blog yesterday at length, but this opportunity to talk live, to talk one-on-one is special to me. It's really important that I make sure I make myself available to you, because everybody can't afford to retain us, right? We help little smaller companies and people just by installing our process into their CRM. Some stick to it, some don't. Some tinker and break it. You know, don't let pride keep you from calling for help, right? My job, my existence is to help everybody I come across. If we can help you, whether it's Grow or Expand or Brand 3, which it's just a full gamut of getting people who are great at what they do into a position to better monetize what they do. Anyway, enough of me. I'm Rich Laster with GrowExpand.com. This has been our time together on the Blown on Business podcast. And now a message from our sponsor.
A bit about our company. We produce strategies and deploy experts to grow your business revenue. The success of our clients is a direct result of the 25+ years of sales and marketing experience of our founder, Rich Laster. We take the guesswork out of increasing your revenue. Our reputation is built on results, not another roll of the dice with your marketing budget. Visit GrowExpand.com to learn how.